Despite the economic recovery and the good news coming out of the Colorado State House, the conclusions of Colorado Future's report are unmistakably clear. Unless there are fundamental changes in the way in which we as citizens entrust resources to each other in the state that we call home, there will no longer be public funding for higher education in the state of Colorado. This won't happen when we're comfortably retired or at some far-off future date to warn our children to be on the lookout for. It will happen in the next 7 to 10 years on our watch. And we at CSU have done our part to develop a level of stewardship in which I think we can all take a great deal of pride. We've cut our expenses. We've taken transparency and accountability to new levels. We've balanced our budget. We've strengthened our reserves. We've embraced performance-based funding. And we're proud that we educate a student today, inflation adjusted, for the same amount that we did 20 years ago, even as we worry that 20 years ago, tuition supported only a third of that cost, whereas today it approaches 75%. We can and we must tell the story and make the case for saving public higher education, that thing that Nelson Mandela called the best weapon with which to change the world. We know, whether in our head or in our hearts, that we cannot solve our financial problems on the backs of student tuition, nor can we solve them by ongoing cuts that sacrifice excellence on the altar of expediency. We will not solve our problems through non-traditional revenues, nor by uncontrolled massive enrollment growth. Each of these approaches can be a part of a solution, but the key that fits this lock, the answer to the riddle posed by our Sphinx, is a balanced approach, one that continues to grow non-resident enrollment while we remain the school of choice in Colorado, one that continues our enrollment growth trajectory to approximately 35,000 students while never, ever, under any circumstances, turning our back on excellence in anything that we do at this university. I've begun to talk about an approach like this with the Cabinet and with the Council of Deans and with the Board of Governors. I've been informally referring to it as CSU 2020. But if we succeed, and we have every tool needed and every reason to be confident, we would assure the survival of Lincoln's land-grant university mission regardless of what happens with state funding. And if the public defunding storm were to be averted, were to pass us by, we could look to a period of unprecedented growth in quality to serve the citizens of Colorado. At this university, we would make progress in every parameter and metric of academic excellence. There will be great leaders and great researchers that emerge from Colorado State University's classrooms, as well as inspirational artists and writers. But always, always, we will produce educated citizens, armed to do battle with Jefferson's eternal foe, every form of tyranny over the mind of man. This character is the heritage and the future of Colorado State University, and it is now ours to uphold in our day. I am extraordinarily proud to have worked with you to overcome the challenges of the past 4 years. And I know that whatever comes next for this university, we will face that challenge as we always have, head on and with an unwavering commitment to the mission of a land-grant university. And that is why it remains my very great honor to serve as the president of your university. Thank you.